Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding. It's only men who watch this channel. I know this for a fact because I checked my analytics page. Anyways, so today we are doing a 14 bolt swap into my K5. We're taking out the stock 10 bolt, which as we all know is a little on the weak side, and swapping it out to a 14 bolt. Now, if you've seen the previous video, you know that this is a 6-lug semi-float, not to the 8-lug full float. So I'm not really quite sure if there's any mounting difference. I'm pretty sure they mount up the same, besides the fact that one's a 6-lug and one's an 8-lug. Kind of thinking now. I think I am a little bit wrong on that, because I think something to do with the way that the outside hub mounts on the 14 volt full float. I don't know. This is not my area of expertise. Actually, what this video is going to serve as, it's going to serve more as a, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I've never done this swap before. This is my first time attempting this. So this should be entertaining, to say the least. Or potentially dangerous. I don't really know. Okay, so I've already started prepping this rear end. I checked to make sure that my bolt pattern was the same, and it is. So my wheels bolted straight up to the new 14 bolt. Now, something that is different with this rear end from the 10 bolt is the spring perches. These are like 47 inches apart, whereas the ones that are on the truck are only like 42 or 43, something like that. So you got to measure your factory spring perches, and then you got to cut these off. And something else, so most people will spend the like the $130 for a new, it's like a 14 bolt swap kit, and it comes with new spring perches and new shock mounts and the spring perch plates and everything like that. I am going to try my best to save that $130 and be as careful as I can to cut off the factory ones, just reuse those if I can. Because when I say I am on a budget, I really mean I am on a budget. So if I can successfully cut these stock ones off and reuse them, that would be great. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so before I start cutting on this, I want to go ahead and drop the factory rear end, get it slid out here, and kind of get a side-by-side comparison so that way I can show you guys how off the spring perches and stuff like that are. So let's get started on that. Okay, so I have the brake lines disconnected off of the stock rear end. Now, I'm sure a quick Google search will tell me exactly what size the brake line fittings and stuff like that are, but I went ahead and cut the factory one off, because I mean they were old and starting to leak anyways, and marked it like which one this is. This is the one that's in the center where it branches off to each wheel. And then I'm going to take the one from the 14 bolt, cut it off, and that way when I go get new brake lines, I'll have those fittings and I can match them up, make sure I get the right ones. I have a feeling that these U-bolts are going to be a pain in the butt, because they look pretty bad. Okay, so as expected, they are on there pretty good, so I'm going to have to, really have to try to play some torque on them to get them to break loose. I really feel sorry for this poor ratchet. Okay, so here's the deal. These bolts are on there. The nuts the threads on the U-bolts are like rusted up pretty bad, so getting these things off is going to be brutal. My impact's not even budging them, and I'm having to put a long breaker bar on it and really strain just to get a couple rotations on it. I'm not going to be reusing these factory U-bolts anyways. They're pretty much garbage at this point. So now we get to do the fun part. Now we get to be destructive.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Okay, so now you guys can get a little bit of a size comparison. You can see how much bigger the 14 bolt is to the old stock 10 bolt. And also, here's a spring purchase for the 14 bolt. There's for the 10. So these are going to be cut off and moved over here. These will have to be cut off. You can see that here's the shock mounts. There's the shock mounts. So I'm going to have to cut these off, move them over. So we got a little bit of work to do, but it's all going to be worth it. Lunchtime. Hey guys, just a friendly reminder, make sure to check out www.torqueracingproduction.com. We have all kinds of car related gifts, man cave items, merch, you name it, check it out. And also don't forget to swing by our Facebook page so that way you can stay up to date on all the latest builds and of course our dark humor car memes.